Well, hello everybody. Happy fall October 9th Monday to you. I don't know. I hope that you had a fabulous weekend. I am super excited to be here with you today. And I hope I'm not going to regret this lip color, but we'll see. I think it'll be okay. I've worn it before and it's like, ugh. But I think we're going to be okay. All right. It's very fall-like. There we go. I like it. Okay, so I hope you guys had a fantastic weekend, sorry. But I hope you had a great afternoon so far today. Wherever you are, this is a happy place for you to escape the reality of the world today. So I am excited to just spread some cheer and make your Monday a happy day. And I hope that you are going to enjoy our time together. And I'm just so glad that you're all here. So a few announcements. First off, I have a bundle to give away. And I have a few different bundles, so I'll let the winner choose from a few different things. And then I will also say I do have several people who entered our card challenge. That's what the bundle's for, is the card challenge from September. And a few of those people are from other countries, and I'm not allowed to send products to other countries. However, I can send you a PDF tutorial, and I have quite a few to choose from. So anyway, I am excited to share some love to one lucky winner. And then I also have a new challenge for this month, so for October, for you guys to participate in, and I hope you will join in on the fun. And whoever said I look nice, thank you so much. I really appreciate that. I had well, it was a pretty good weekend. Let's see. I had a bunch of work that I did this weekend, which I didn't want to do, but I did. Good for me. Mostly finishing up my taxes. And then my daughter's birthday was on, I think, Thursday. No, Friday. What's today? Friday. And so she is 22 now. And so we celebrated with her on Saturday. We all had dinner together, and we went out to a nice place here in town, and her boyfriend came and Carl came, and I have to say my sweet little Carl is really, I feel like he's maturing. He's kind of been the little butthead brother for many, many, many years. And I really feel like he turned the corner this weekend. So that was just, it made my heart so happy. And we just had a lovely time together. And then I had to laugh because she was super full but really wanted dessert. So we got dessert, and they had creme brulee. And oh, by the way, I 100% cheated for Saturday, but right back on Sunday and Monday. But yeah, so basically we all had creme brulee for dessert, and oh my gosh, so good. I love creme brulee. So it was lovely, and I made the best out of my cheating this weekend. But it was a special occasion. So anyway, we just had a really nice time together. So that was really lovely. And then yesterday, this is so sweet. So Carl got off of work early last night, and he texted me and said, "Hey, do you want to go for a walk?" And like, the kid runs like 50 miles a week, so he doesn't tend to want to go for walks really ever. And who can blame him? And of course, Andy and I walk the puppies to, every day. And so I thought, okay, sure, well, let's go for a walk. And, it was a lovely day. It was a little windy, but it was really nice out, and the sun was out, and, those warm, decent, it wasn't warm, but it was decent. And those days are for sure numbered. So anyway, we went for a walk, and we walked at the park where his team races for cross country. It's their home meet is at this park, and it's just like a mile from my house. And so we walked up the hill. Okay, so there's 3 hills on his cross country course: the Exterminator, the Incinerator, and the Exasperator. Literally, those are the names of them. There's little like road signs that say that. And so he said, oh, well, we can just do my 2-mile repeat loop. And Andy and I are like, 2 miles? I don't know if I want to go 2 miles, especially knowing that hill is part of it. But I think he shortened it because, I don't know, whatever. But we had a lovely little walk. We went up the hill. Carl took Milo and ran up the hill. I walked up the hill, and at the top I was like, okay, I'm really tired, but I can keep going. It was really steep. In fact, I think when Ella was a cross-country runner, her coach said if you walk up the hill, it doesn't matter. Like, you won't go any faster running. The boys run up it because they're faster, but it's just really obnoxious. So I went up that hill walking by myself, and it was a lot. I have a picture. I'll pull it up on my phone. I don't know if you can even see it very well, but it's so cute, of Carl taking off with the dog and Andy's walking with the dog, and you can see Exterminator. I don't know if you can see this, but literally that's like a street sign that says Exterminator. Carl's running, Andy's walking, and I am behind him walking slower. And so that was funny. And so we were like, okay, you got to get the energy out of Milo. So anyway, yeah, that was fun. And of course, whenever Ella comes over, Milo like loses it. Both of the dogs do. They love Ella so much, and they remember her every time she comes over. So they were like all spazzy, and that was nice because that wore him out. And then today, sorry, I only have one more short story about my dog, and then I will be done telling stories about my dogs. But today I was a little ticked. So our main floor, except for our bedroom, is all wood flooring, but our bedroom is carpet. And so I've been letting Milo into our bedroom a little bit here and there, just to like get him accustomed to being on carpet and whatever. And I was folding laundry because I dump all the laundry out on my bed and fold it there, because if I put it on the couch, the dogs will jump up and then there'll be dog hair over everything. Because I'm assuming everybody else pretty much folds their laundry on their couch, right? Like, for sure. So I was folding laundry, and he looks at me and pees on the carpet in my bedroom, like, kind of like, I'm doing it. And he didn't, like, he hadn't whined to go out, and he's usually pretty good for that. Like, he hasn't had an accident in quite some time, so I was not very happy about that. So he was on my list. Anyway, the good thing was that we had to run some errands, so he went into timeout. But anyway, it's a good thing he's cute. I have to laugh. So we've been taking the cone of shame off a little bit to give him some freedom. Anyway, so that was, in a nutshell, my weekend. And it was just, it's another nice day. I think the rain is coming not tomorrow, but the next day. I hope the weather stays just a little nice, a little bit longer. There's like, I got a notice on my phone, there's a frost warning tonight. I don't know if I'm prepared for that. Plus, does that mean I have to bring in all my mums? And if so, where am I going to put them? Like, I can just put them in the garage, right? Yeah. All we want to do is keep them from being getting frost on them, right? I don't know. All my mums are so nice. I don't want them to get all yucky too quick. Okay. So anyway, I think it's time. Oh, I know. I can go look at how nice and tidy this desk is back here. So I've got this mug. By the way, did you know you can get, this is a mug that you can get from Stampin' Up. They're in the online store. So, okay, so people said put an old sheet over them. Oh, that's an idea. I think I have a sheet. Interesting. Someone said a tarp. I don't think I have a tarp, but yeah, I think I have a sheet. Okay, so I do have some like up really close to my house where like there would be cover for them. Okay, so I'm going to use this mug to draw a winner for our card challenge. So I got to put all my named tickets in here. And by the way, if you are a winner and you are from another country, do you like how I'm saying that? If you live in another country, I can send you a PDF for your gift. If you are a US address, I can send you the bundle. So, all right. So we had a whole bunch of entries, and you guys have to check out the cards because they are so beautiful. Lots of really wonderful projects were created. And as a reminder, this was our card challenge card. So it was this card that kind of triple folds. Okay, so like I said, I have a few different bundles to choose from, and I'll just have, woo. Uh-oh, I just lost one of the tickets. Hold on. It's all right. Okay, we're good. Okay, so if you have, I will let you know what you can choose from. How's that? Oh, goodness. Okay. All right, so I am drawing a name, and the winner is Jean. Oh, you probably can't read that. Or maybe it's right for you. I don't know. Jean Maxwell. So congratulations, Jean. And actually, I think I have something to ship to you. So doesn't that just work out? And did you win recently? Did you win last time? I don't know, Jean. You might be out getting a lottery ticket tonight because I think there's a lot of money at stake in the Powerball right about now. So there you go. I feel like you won something recently, but I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. But good for you. Congrats. All right. And then, oh, look, it says inspire, create, and share in the inside of that. I just dumped all the tickets out and saw it for the first time. Okay, so anywho, there's that. So congratulations, Jean. I will message you with your choices for the bundle. And then we have a new challenge that's going to happen today. It'll be the first card I make. So I'm going to flip my camera around. I have a few cards from my mailbox to share with you. And then we will get stamping. Okay. So, yes, somebody asked if the challenge was on it's not on my business page. It's on my Stamping with the Creativity Cave Facebook group. And there is information about that in the description of this video, so you can check that out. So I just had to share, I've got some really fun things in the mail to show you. So Debbie, who I think I saw on here, she sent such a beautiful card for our new catalog kickoff. And oh, Debbie, so pretty. She used some of, I think this was from the paper pumpkin kit we had recently. So beautiful. And she used my fave, that distressed tile embossing folder. So thank you so much for that. And then this is from Debbie. And this, by the way, was a previous card challenge we had. So this is from Debbie, who I think she's on here too. And she's just so cute. She said, I know these aren't the style earrings you usually wear, but I couldn't pass them up. Hope you enjoy them. These are the cutest ever, Debbie. I absolutely love them. Of course, you had me at Rainbow. They are so stinking cute. And I actually was hoping I was gonna wear an outfit to match these earrings, and then I forgot about it. And then when I came down here, I saw that my outfit completely does not match at all. However, I am on a mission. Actually, I just washed my navy sweater, so I think that'll work. I love these, and I think they're super fun, and I am excited to wear them. So thank you so, so much, Debbie. That was just so sweet of you. I really appreciate you thinking of me. I love too that these are lightweight. I don't know what these are made out of. Like, they're like, I guess those are leather. Oh, that's cool. I was gonna say they're really nice and light, so that's very fun. I'm not even gonna put them back in there because I want to wear them. All right, so that was super, super exciting and unexpected. So thank you so much, Debbie. This is a really super cute card from Brenda, who's on my team. And she said thanks. She won some prizes at our team meeting last month. And I love this card. It's so cute. This is the birds. Is that, oh, all of a sudden I can't think of the name of this set. Is it Bird's Eye View? Is that right? But I love this set, and that bird is so stinking cute. So thank you so much, Brenda. Here is another super cute card that I got from Sharon, who's on my team. This is from the, I want to say hand-penned floral, something like that. It retired recently. I like this set. I still have it. So this is a really great card. So thank you so much, Sharon. You are the best. Here is another beautiful card that I received from Lori, and I think I saw Lori on here earlier too. So thank you so much for the beautiful card. I really appreciate that, Lori. And I love it. This was this was part of a card kit we had, and I love that the envelope matches. So very, very fun. So thank you all so much for sending me such wonderful things in the mail. It absolutely 100% brightens my day, and I'm so grateful for you thinking of me. Now I've got a new card, a new fun fold for our challenge this month, and it is based on a really basic fun fold, but it's still a fun fold nonetheless, and so I'm going with it. And so I am going to grab a piece of paper so I can write the dimensions down for you. Let's see, I'm going to use a piece of Moody Mauve. Okay, so, oh, actually, before I do that, sorry, one more thing we have to do first. I have a few things to share. Okay, so let's see here. I'll get all my ducks in order, so to speak. Okay, so to start with, I don't have my ducks in order yet. Last week was quite a busy week. Well, all right, here we go. I don't know. These are not 100% in order. I'm looking for a thing that I don't think, oh, here. That's not it. Oh, maybe I don't have it printed out. I thought I did, but I guess not. Okay, well, first off, free shipping is happening right now. Today through Wednesday. They've never done 3 days in a row, so this is pretty cool. Free shipping goes in conjunction with our World Card Making Day, and it is going to be Monday through Wednesday with orders of $75 or more. But wait, there's more. When you spend $75 in my online store, you will also receive these beautiful snowflake adhesive backed sequins from me as a gift in addition to the free shipping. And you'll also get the Le Shop All-Star tutorial. And I don't think I have that printed out yet. Silly Dina. Well, I thought I did, but maybe I don't. Maybe not. Okay. Yeah, I don't. All right. Well, regardless, so that's going on. Free shipping, and then gifts with purchase. Then, now, if you're going to spend $75 to get free shipping, you may as well spend $65-ish. I don't have the exact number. And just get a starter kit. And here's the deal. So you can join Stampin' Up! During the month of October for 35% off the starter kit, which would make it about $65. Or you can pay $99 and get 35% additional items in your starter kit. So instead of $125 worth of products for $65, you could get $165-ish. Again, I don't have the math in front of me, for $99 plus tax. All of starter kits are always free shipping. So it's kind of a no-brainer. Now, a few other things. You can also add the online exclusives that demonstrators are currently pre-ordering this month to your starter kit. So that includes a suite of products. I did a live on my Facebook page last week and kind of showed you some of those. And I think I posted it to YouTube, but maybe I didn't. So there's some designer series paper. It is nothing short of stunning. Look at that paper. It is so gorgeous. They're like little gorgeous paintings, each one of them. So beautiful. And then the back sides of all these are really pretty as well. So you can get these items in your starter kit. There's also a cute little bundle called Fluffiest Friends, and it's got, we'll just call them chubby animals in it, which is kind of funny because there's a bear in here. And have you guys been following the Fat Bear contest? Or I don't know what it's called, but it's with the National Park Service. It's really funny. If you're not on the National Park Service, like Twitter and Instagram, you need to be, because it's really quite hysterical. Anyway, so these items are in pre-order for demonstrators right now, and then these with some additional items will be available to customers in November. All right. In addition to that, I also have a new event coming up, but first I want to talk about this. I have a class packet sale that just started over the weekend. We're cleaning out our class packets. I do this one time a year. And so you can get up to 50, actually you can get a little more than 50% off if you get one of the mystery boxes, but up to 50% off of class packets. There's still a whole bunch of goodies, including mystery boxes in there. And you can get 8 classes for $135. Normally that would be I want to say it was $200 and some up to $360 in value. So these classes range from $35 up to, I think there's a $60 one in there. So it's a really great deal. Definitely get in on that. There is a link in the description of this video. Now there are a few classes that are current sets, but I think for the most part, the class itself happened like a year ago, so some of the products in them would be retired. I don't think there's there might be one current one. I don't know. I'd have to look. But anyway, you get the idea. So you can get registered for those. I also have a brand new event that just kicked off. Registration opened up. It's called First We Turkey, Then We Stamp Camp. And this is kind of a fun, different, it's sort of a retreat, but not really. It's not as huge and big as a retreat. It's just a 1 day event, but it's really geared for you to work on it whenever you want. We will be posting everything on Black Friday, but everything is pre-recorded. Nothing is live or anything like that. So you can enjoy this over your Thanksgiving break if you have a break, or throughout the holidays when you need a little creative escape from the person who makes everything happen in the world, if you know what I'm saying, right? So sometimes you need a creative escape. Now, what's great about this is these projects are not Christmas cards. They're winter and fall. Well, not really even fall. I would call them winter and just all occasion type cards. We're using 2 bundles plus a set of dies from the catalog. We're going to use the curved occasions bundle. That's the one with that kind of curved punch. And then the warmest heart bundle. And then the patchwork dies, which I'm really loving those dies. And so you can get registered for that. Like I said, it's really great because you can really work on it however you want. Now, the other thing is, and this is a little different from what we typically do, is we are sending the boxes so that they will arrive to you ahead of Thanksgiving. And so while we can't guarantee that they'll be there, we're pretty sure we're going to mail them in plenty of time so that you'll be able to enjoy your projects over the Thanksgiving holiday. So that is very exciting. Now, if you are a member of my team or a member of Stamp Happy Academy, I have a discount available for you. So just message me if you would like to get the discount code to register for this. And if you need the registration link for this, just drop me a message. Then I also have 2 classes coming out in October. So this is November. In October, I've got the Modern Garden online class. We're going to make a project with this bundle today. And this is going to be a really fun class. I think you're going to love it. And I love it. Well, that's all I need to say about that. It's really a great one. And then the Merry and Bright Creativity to Go kit is going to be, oh, so much fun. We're going to play with this bundle today as well. And then, of course, on Friday, I have a Friday Fun video. So make sure and come back and see me on Friday. We made a, if I can just say, gorgeous card this past week. I'll show it to you because we're going to use this color combo on a card here in just a little bit. So that was my Friday Fun video from this past week. I loved it. Sometimes, do you ever make something and then you're just like so proud of yourself? Well, that was me. All right. So now I want to show you our new card challenge card. Like I said, it's not really anything like groundbreaking, earth-shattering, amazing, shocking new design, because that's not really me. I don't do that kind of stuff. I don't do groundbreaking, earth-shattering fun folds, but I do awesome cards. So there you go. All right. So I do have to tell you guys this, and I wouldn't normally share this. Normally I would just be like, whatever. I got a comment on my YouTube channel last night that was so vile I can hardly even believe it. Here, I'm gonna read it to you because this just was so bad I couldn't even believe it. First of all, this is from a card that I made approximately 7 years ago, I believe. And Katie Love 9932, that's right, I'm gonna call you out, Katie, said, "I don't mean to sound unappreciative, but I don't like that card." Now, first off, if you don't like a card, just zip it and move on. But she goes on to say, "The front does not make me feel inspired." It being a birthday card, I thought the banners were ties for Father's Day. You did well on the congratulations, though. The inside is scary looking. It does not look like a party card, and the tape looks like you're covering up mistakes. I believe that's washi tape. Too much happy birthday and plate on the background of the same color. Come on, couldn't you be more creative than that? Happy birthday should be a different color, and so should the cake plate. If you want red for a background, put BD stickers or BD stamps around it and make it look exciting. The only one excited is you, and I think you were acting up too much. I'd toss that card and start over. Actually, I would never have made one like that to look like that. Can you guys seriously believe this? Oh my gosh, I could not believe it. I will tell you, that went in a special folder I have for stuff like that. I seriously could not believe it. I haven't blocked her yet. I think you have to do that from your computer. And so far, every time I've looked at it, it's been on my phone. And like, I know, right? Wow. Like, wow. I had some other choice words, but they're not appropriate. Okay, so this is going to be our October 2023 card challenge. Okay, so we're going to start with a 4 1/4 by 5 1/2 inch piece of cardstock. Okay, and that's going to be the base of our card, which in my case is going to be this crumb cake or Cajun craze layer. Then we are going to need a 3 7/8 by 5 1/8 inch cardstock. That is going to be my early espresso layer here, and we'll layer those babies up for the back of our card. Then we're going to need this long piece here, which is going to be a 3 Oh, I didn't measure it. I think it's 3 3/4, but let's double check that. 3 3/4. 3 3/4 by 11 inches. And then we're going to score that at 2 3/4 and 7 3/4. And in case you think I'm amazing, I do have my little post-it here with all these dimensions. I couldn't remember it. I know. I seriously can't even get over that whole thing. Okay, then on the inside, we're going to need a 3 5/8 by 4 7/8 inch vanilla. Well, I should say it whatever color you want to use. I'm using vanilla, so I would say vanilla or white. How about that? And then we're also going to need 2 pieces of DSP, a 3 1/2 by 2 1/2 inch piece and a 3 1/2 by 2 inch piece of DSP. Now, at the moment I hit live today, the All About Autumn Designer Series paper was back in stock. So I thought we'd celebrate by using some. So I'm going to use this piece as my Designer Series paper. And so we're going to cut that piece to 3 1/2 inches. Oh, it is 3 1/2 inches. I guess I did already cut that piece. And so we want a 2 1/2 inch piece and a 3 inch piece. Okay, so I'm going to cut, because I want this leaf right here because it's just so pretty. So I'm going to trim this to 2 1/2 inches. Okay, and then I've got the rest of this piece. So I need a 3 inch piece, and this is like 3 1/4. So I'm just going to take a quarter off the bottom, and this will all make sense to you in a moment. So we're going to put these pieces on. Oh, and I need to score my piece. So 2 3/4 and 7 3/4. Yeah, I just have to say, I very vaguely remember the card. It was, like I said, it was from a video 7 years ago, and it was a pop-up card. If you guys remember, we had a set of dies that made like a cake that popped up. Somehow, like I said, I can barely even remember it. And you know, 7 years ago, I can't remember how long I've had my YouTube channel, but based on the background, it was a long time ago. And wow, just wow. I think I actually replied to it something relatively nasty. Like, thank you for telling me what a horrible person you are, or something like that, which I know was not the mature thing to do, but man, That really ticked me off. Somebody's saying something about my card making skills like that. I kind of wanted to say maybe you should look at my Friday Fun video because I was pretty proud of that one. Anyway. All right, so I've got these two pieces and you can see this is my card. That's going to open up. And so let's go ahead and adhere those. Well, you know, honestly, I think it just says an awful lot about her, which I guess, but like I've never felt compelled to tell somebody that their card was awful in a video before. And also I kind of want to be like, so how many card making videos have you made? And I realized that there is a fine line between excited and like crazy. There is a fine line, and I will be the first to tell you I have probably crossed it before. But still, I don't need to point it out to people. Okay, so we've got our folded layers and we're gonna adhere these two pieces together. Like this. And then we're going to adhere this one on here like this. Okay, now to decorate this, and isn't this pretty? Now you could do this with like literally any of the papers in that All About Autumn Designer Series paper. I think any of them would be gorgeous. So now I've got my panel of vanilla, which we're gonna put right in here like this, but I thought we would maybe adhere one of the other sides of this DSP. So, you know, we could take like this piece that we cut off. Well, that would look all right. We could put that in there, but I was thinking maybe one of the kind of cool metallic patterns from that DSP would be nice on the outside, like this one. I don't know, I kind of liked that. So I'm going to grab just like a 1/2 inch. Oh, we'll do a 3/4 of an inch. Who am I kidding? All right. Now I am also the first to admit, I know I'm not everybody's cup of tea. That's fine, but just like move on. You don't have to like ream me for it. Don't tell me my card making skills are bad. Jeez. I'm guessing she did not subscribe to my channel. Okay, so there's that piece. All right. Now I also wanted to stamp on here. And I'm going to use the Throughout the Year stamp set. I really like this. I love the style of the fonts on these words. And my favorite sentiment in here is, "You mean so much to me." Now we're going to make this a birthday card, but we're going to put the "You mean so much to me" on the inside because I just think that would be pretty, and we'll use Cajun Craze. Now, I think I'll put it like right here. Oh, so pretty. Okay, so we'll stick that on the inside. So now you guys can create your own version of this, and I'm not done yet, I'm just saying. And then you can snap a picture of your project and share it in our Stamping with the Creativity Cave Facebook group. There is a link in the description of this video, so check it out. And then you can get entered into the contest. So, okay, so we've got all of these pieces. Now to decorate, I have taken and die cut a couple of pieces. So I am going to put Happiest of Birthdays on here. And I'm going to stamp that in some early espresso ink. But you know what? I think to start with, I wanted to stamp our leaf here in some Cajun Craze. I want to get rid of that first layer of ink though. Okay, so I'm just going to ink up. This is my All About Autumn because let's be honest, I can hardly help myself from using this. Okay, so I'm just going to stamp off that first layer and then I'll put the remainder on here. So I just have a nice light leaf in the background. And then my kind of main thing is my sentiment. Okay. So happiest of birthdays. I was really stressing about where to put that. I did right in the middle. Okay. So that was in Early Espresso ink. All right. Now I'm going to put this, I guess, pretty well centered right here. And I'm going to pop this up with some dimensionals. And then I also have another die cut. Now this kind of rounded rectangle is from the Nested Essentials dies. And then I also have, and we want to get this on there, you know, pretty good, because we don't want it to like fall off. So I'm kind of going a little heavy on the dimensionals, but I think it's all warranted. Okay. So happiest of birthdays. And so that's going to go right about there. Okay. And then we're going to keep it closed with this little medallion right here. Okay. So we're going to pop that up on here as well. And then this can just kind of tuck under our medallion. Now this medallion was die cut from the He's All That dies, or they're something like that. You're welcome for that. Really, Dina? Yes, really. Okay, now I gotta position this on here so that I don't put my adhesive covering. I think we're okay. Okay, so look how that holds it closed. All right, and then we're going to take our leaf. Now, I thought it would be nice to maybe put a little color on here. So I'm going to grab some Cajun Craze on my blending brush. And then, actually, I'm just going to cut this down. Now, this is one of the dies from the All About Autumn bundle. And we'll just kind of color it like this. And maybe I'll put a little more color at the base. So it'll be oh so pretty. And then we'll add it right there. And I thought, you know, I thought about doing this in Cajun Craze, but I thought that would be too much. I actually want to put a little more color on here, but I thought it would be a little too much Cajun Craze dark, you know, and not enough light, because the leaves in the DSP were a little lighter. So that's how I came up with that. Okay, so I'm gonna I think I'm gonna pop this up too, because why not? Because we can, that's why. Okay, and so I'll just add that right there, and that's pretty much it. Now, if you wanted, you could embellish a little. I like these rusted metallic dots. I think they're kind of perfect for this bundle as well, especially because the other ones are sold out. So here we are, just making things work. There. And then maybe that doesn't even need twine. I was thinking you could do a little bow of twine on here. I don't know. What do you guys think? Should we do twine or not? What do you think? Let me know. Twine or no twine? And then I have another version of this card to share with you too, that I think you're going to like. I've actually been holding out on this one for a really long time. It was one I was going to use for game night, but it was just too many layers and a little too much for game night, so I chose not to use it. but I'd thought about it. Okay. So we could put that on there or we could skip it. What do you think? Yes, twine, 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 twine. Pretty like that though. Yeah, I agree. Sometimes, okay, definitely more people are saying twine. I'm going to go with the twine, but like I said, you can definitely do it either. I saw someone say this is a great masculine card, so I probably would skip the twine if it was going to a guy, but you know, sometimes guys like twine. You never know. So I'll just throw that on there, and there is our fun fold. So I just love the look of this, and I love using 2 dies. You can use circle punches, whatever, to make this work. Also, I have to tell you, a 1 3/4 inch circle punch will fit in this circle really nicely. And I thought about using some of the DSP for that as well, but I ended up not doing it because I didn't want it to get too busy, but that would be an option. Now let me show you that other example I have because I really like this one and I think you're going to like it too. This features the, I want to say Everyday Thanks stamp set. And isn't that fun? So I liked that one as well, but I love this for fall. Oops. My ink is still wet, so my twine fell off. That's kind of funny, actually. Hopefully we'll keep it on there. So this is your September challenge, or October challenge. Oh my gosh, what am I saying? October. So I will have pictures and all of this will get posted on our Facebook group tomorrow. So watch for that coming tomorrow. But you can get your creative juices flowing, and then I will post both samples. I always like giving you kind of some really different suggestions and ideas for these projects so you can decide what you like best. Okay, next up, we're going to do a really, really fun card with the Modern Garden bundle. And this is going to feature that color combo. I hope you guys don't mind. I cannot get enough of it. It's so pretty that I used on my Friday Fun card this week. And that color combo is Cajun Craze, Berry Burst, and Wild Wheat. I love it. Okay, so for this card, we are going to have a little fun. Just got to move my stuff here. So we're going to, as mentioned, use the Modern Garden bundle. This is such a fun bundle. You can do so many different things with it, both Christmas and completely not Christmas. I think we might have one Christmas card in our class for this month, but the rest are just general all occasion cards. And I think there's so much that you can do. So we're going to start with Berry Burst because let's just be honest, Berry Burst is just the prettiest color ever. I shouldn't say that because, I mean, I don't want Coastal Cabana to feel bad about things. But Berry Burst is really giving Coastal Cabana a run for his money. Oh. Okay, so I love this color. And I also really love it with vanilla. I think vanilla is just so beautiful. So I thought we would do kind of a fun little background to make this card. So I am using my decorative masks here. These I want to say are the 4 square. I think that's what they're called. And they're kind of they're like design square designs. Each decorative mask is like a different design, but it's like, I don't know, like these are squares. Do you know what I mean? I don't know. I'm just trying to get the words in. They're not coming out quite right. So anyway, here we go. We're going to take and put a little background on here. Now I want it to be kind of subtle. So I'm going to use some crumb cake ink with this color combo because I think it's kind of a nice neutral color and it won't take away from the stars of the show, which of course are these 3. Okay. Is this, I think this is what I want. Yes, okay. So I'm going to ink up my crumb cake, and I'm going to move this. Now I want to be able to make sure that my card does not move around. So I'm going to put a little adhesive on my background. Just a teeny little bit like that will come off with no problem. With Seal. Don't use Seal Plus. That'll rip your cardstock clear up. All right. And then to kind of make sure that my stencil doesn't move, my decorative mask. Sorry, we got to use the fancy Stampin' Up! Turns. I'm going to take a couple of Post-its just to hold them in place. By the way, if you're wondering what this Post-it is, it's all the dimensions for our first card in illegible scribble. So it's nothing fancy. All right, so I've got some ink on my blending brush, and I'm just going to really lightly kind of add this in the background. And I'm not covering the whole thing. I'm just doing a little bit of it. And I think that actually might be a little more darker than I want it to be, but maybe it'll be all right. Okay, so you can see it's just going to give me kind of a little bit of a background on here, which I love. All right, next up, I'm going to take a scrap of some vanilla cardstock. And I'm going to do a little stamping. Now, one of the things I love about this set is you can really get a wide variety of different looks depending on the like combination of stamps and whatnot that you use. So we're just going to pull out a few different things here. And then I'm going to show you a couple things that I like doing with this. Let's see, which ones do I have? I want the dot, this dot. I just got to make sure I'm pulling out the right stamps. Okay, and then the only thing I wish a little bit that this set had was a little bigger leaf, but I think the set's pretty awesome. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to ink up our stamps and stamp them down. And I'm actually going to bring this back in because we're going to use some Stamped Off and Full Strength. All right, so I've got Cajun Craze, and we're going to stamp that in full strength on here. And this is just a beautiful fall card. Okay, so there's that one, and then I'm going to take and ink this up, stamp it off, and then stamp it down for a lighter look. And then we're going to add our centers to these. Okay, so for the center of this one, I'm going to use that, and actually I think I'm going to stamp it twice to get it nice and dark. That is Cajun Craze. For the center of this one, we are going to use these dots in some Berry Burst, Berry Burst. We'll put those on like that. And then for the center of this one, we're going to use this. Now there's this like extraneous extra bloom on here, so we're going to not use that. And so I'm just going to put a little piece of my Post-it over this so that I don't inadvertently ink it. Okay, and then I'm going to ink that up real good. Remove the Post-it. Can't stress enough the importance of that step. And then we're going to stamp that right over the top because it's just making our card extra fun. Okay, then we're going to go ahead and fussy cut these. And I was just thinking to myself, gosh, I should have done this before I went live, but here we are. We're going to fussy cut together. It'll be okay. Also, thank you all for the really kind things that you've said. I, of course, didn't share with you my nasty comment to get you to say nice things about me, but I do appreciate it. I just had to share with, I thought, a group of people who would get it. Like don't know. I will tell you, I never have understood the nasty one comments I get. Like, wow. But, you know, we've kind of, as a society, become kind of easy to say things we probably wouldn't say to a person's face because we can kind of hide behind a keyboard. And I say we because I will say I've said things online that I regret before. You know, I would never probably say the things I regret to somebody's face. I don't think. I don't know. In the heat of the moment. But at the same time, wow. I don't know. Just crazy. But we're going to make a super cute happy card and we're not even going to worry about it. And that makes me happy. Now, I know this fussy cutting is a little, maybe some of you don't like to fussy cut. I actually don't mind fussy cutting, but I will tell you one thing I recommend. If you don't like to fussy cut, you could punch these or die cut these out of just circles. We don't have exactly the right shapes or size circles, but I bet if you have like a set of circle dies, you could get pretty close to just cutting these out with circles, and that would work really nicely if you don't like to fussy cut them. But like I said, so I don't mind fussy cutting. I wouldn't want to make like 30 of these, but I don't mind this at all. So I think this is pretty fun. And I really love the colors once again. Now we're going to add this to our card, and we're going to add some leaves. And of course we can pop these babies up. And then we're also going to put a nice little bit of twine across here. Okay, so they're pretty simple shapes. So die cutting them, or I'm sorry, fussy cutting them is not terrible. All right, I always like to leave that border though around them. Did me having this pad open make you nervous? Sorry about that. Okay, so I've got my little background here, and then I want to add my pretty little flowers on here, and I might even stamp a couple more down, but what I wanted, actually that's what I do want to do, but what I really want to do is make sure we'll do another Cajun craze to just kind of even things out. Okay, so I'm going to put one there, and I'm going to put one there stamped off. So I kind of had these on here arranged, and maybe I'll put one right there and another one over here. Okay, and now I have kind of a little bigger grouping, so I love that. Okay, these are all going to get popped up, so let's get them on dimensionals, because sometimes that affects where I would put them, but it also sometimes makes it really easy to figure out where to put the leaves. So I'm not adhering these, I'm just kind of positioning them. Okay, like that. Ooh, so pretty. Okay, and now this little leaf is going to go to town. And I really love the addition of wild wheat. Now I know a lot of people don't like this color, but I say to that, you're crazy. This is an amazing color. Just get the fuzz off of it though. I really do love this color. And so we're going to add a bunch of these leaves kind of around. Now I feel pretty good about the position of this right here, so I'm going to stick it down. But I'm going to continue adding leaves in places. Oh, I'm giggling because the adhesive from before is still on there. Okay, so I'm going to throw a couple right there, which are going to look great. And then we'll put a couple right there. Oh, so good. I think I'm going to stick this one down because I'm feeling pretty good about it. And then I'm not quite ready to put that one down, but getting really close. Then I'm just going to put that in like that. So pretty. Okay. Now, before I adhere this, I also wanted to add a little bit of twine on here. And what if we used this wavy trim twine? I think that sounds kind of fun. I'll just put it across right here like that, or else we could kind of have it sit in here. No, I like it going across. I think that looks better. Okay, so I'm going to adhere this because I think we're good to go. I just wanted to make sure that twine wasn't going to get in the way of anything. And is that how I want it? There we go. I'm loving this. Okay. So we're going to put our twine across. Now I also want to adhere this to a panel of Very Vanilla. But I think I'm going to take and just do the edges, just kind of where there's some sponging, not the whole thing, just where there's some of my design that we did with my brush. And you'll see why, because then when we put it on our other layer, it'll really kind of shine. And you can see that extra layer is just like fancy. How cool is that? Excuse me. Okay, and of course this is going on our card, but we want to add our twine to this. So I really like this wavy twine. I almost forget that we have it. It is just wonderful, wonderful stuff. And I'm trying to decide if I think I'm gonna wrap it around like that. And then I will just have it kind of going across here. Trying to decide if I want to move it up a little bit or not. I think the answer to that is yes. I kind of want it to be all up in there. And that might mean I add a couple more leaves to this because I want to make sure we get enough of that wild wheat showing because I think it's a lovely shade. Okay, that looks pretty good. Okay, and then I think I am going to add just a couple more leaves in here. So I did a stamped off and a full strength. And then there's a full strength over there. So that looks lovely. Now I've got these two centers that are kind of stark, shall we say. So I feel like I want to add a little to the centers of them. And so for that, I'm going to, I think I'm going to do full strength Cajun Craze. Oh, yes. And then, come on, work with me. There we go. and that one right there. All right, so I think this is just so pretty to begin with. Now we need to add a sentiment to this. And so I was thinking we could put "It's Your Birthday" up here. And to make it a little extra, I've got this banner. Nope, not that one. I thought I had this banner. Oh, don't I? Don't I have a banner? Yes, right here. Oh, I was pretty sure I had one. I've got this banner from this, from the Stylish Shapes dies, and we're gonna just stamp that in some Berry Burst, kind of off to one end of our banner here. And then we're going to add the banner to our card. Like that. And there's one, I feel like there's one other thing we could do here. So this is from the In Color Jute Twine. And I'm going to take a length of this. Now, this stuff is thick. So lately, my new thing is to take and undo it. Okay, so there's like 3 sections, and you can pull these apart relatively easy. Just be a little patient, because when it gets all twisty like that, you're just gonna gotta untwist it and then sort of retwist it. There we go. So now I've got one crinkly section of it. Okay, and then I'm gonna actually take and tie a little bow with this. Ooh, can I tie a bow? I don't know. Maybe I don't have quite enough, but I think we could do it. So I folded this in half and then cut it in half, so I have a double length to tie my bow. Now this is copper clay, but I think we can get by with this on our card as a substitute for I'm trying to decide where to put it. I kind of, well, because here's my thought, and by the way, this is of course a different direction than I was originally intending to go, but that's kind of how I roll. I wanted to pop this up on here, and then I have a little space right there where I could just tie a little bit of this on, but maybe that's silly. Let me trim this off. And if we don't like the twine, we can just yank it off. Ooh, but we shouldn't cut it off. Okay, I feel like it just needs a little something up there. And then we could put that right there. I don't know, what do you guys think? Here, I'll put it on the card. Maybe we should just skip this. I don't know, what do you think? Leave this one, or I guess... I don't want to ruin this card because that would be lame. I think I'm going to skip it. Okay, or maybe I should just do linen thread because that would match with the wavy trim. That would kind of solve all the problems, I suppose. Okay, we're almost there. By the way, our last card is really easy. Phew, right? Okay, there we go. All right. Now I just want to add some in color dots to this because I think they'll be super cute. And will add a nice touch to this overall look of this card. Okay, so I'm going to play around here with some color. And then I'm going to put this big one right here in the center of that flower. I love that one. And then I'm going to put another, and then I think I'm actually going to get rid of this one. Do you like how I changed my mind about stuff? There we go. I like this. Okay, but wait, there's just a little more. I'm going to take my Berry Burst, and I don't want to get, well, I guess it probably doesn't even matter. I'm going to take my Berry Burst marker and spritz this. Ooh, glorious. Okay, and then I'm also going to take my clear Winkostella. Let's see, that one is about dead. And we're going to spritz this. Okay, so there we go. I think that looks pretty good. All right. Now, of course, we got to do the inside real quick. I just got to grab my panel. So 4 by 5 1/4 vanilla for the inside, and we'll just add a couple of flowers here in the corner. Let's see. Stamp off that one right there and do the full strength one right there. And then I'll do my dots. Ooh, I gotta clean this real quick, because it's got the Cajun craze on it. Oh, I almost put more Cajun craze. We'll put the dots in the center there, and then the Cajun craze dots in the center there, and then of course we'll add our leaves around like so. Yeah, that's good enough. Okay, now there's also an innie sentiment to this. So it's your birthday, and then we can say enjoy your special day on the inside. So I love when stamp sets have innie, I call them innie sentiments. Sentiments for the inside of your card. Okay, so we'll just add that right there. So cute. Okay. All right, then we'll put this inside, and we have just a lovely card. Okay, so there's that one. All right. Next up, well, okay, first up, let's clean things up a little here. But then we're going to make a bright and happy Christmas cheer card. Okay. I still feel like maybe we do need a bow there. But if we did linen thread, which would kind of match the other, maybe that would look better. What do you guys think? I know I asked you in the comments, but then I haven't really looked at the comments to see. Do we need a bow here? You know, I thought about the dots, but I don't think the dots are right. Also, I can hear Milo upstairs. He's got a squeaky toy that squeaks really loud, and he's just going squeaky, 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 squeaky. I don't think you guys can hear it, but it's making me giggle. Their favorite time to do that is when Andy is in a meeting. Okay. Oh my gosh. Well, my scissors weren't cutting this very well, but do we like that better? I feel like that looks a little better. I don't know. Okay. It sounds like you guys like it. All right, good. So I love how this came out, and I just love this Modern Garden stamp set. I think there's lots and lots of fun stuff with this, and of course it's got that awesome modern oval punch that goes with it, so very fun. Okay, I'm glad you guys liked it too. Now, our last card, as mentioned, is with, oh, and I'm laughing because this keeps falling off our first card, but we'll just leave it. All right, our last card is with the Merry and Bright stamp set. I just gotta put one more thing away so that we can have a little space to work on, because of course it's really messy outside of this area. Okay, so Merry and Bright is a really, really fun set for the holidays. It's got a stamp set and of course coordinating dies, and we're going to use my favorite color combination for Christmas, which is Granny Apple Green, Coastal Cabana, and Real Red. And we're going to combine that with black. I love adding black to this. It's so much fun. Okay, so I love this set so much fun, or I love this set. It's so much fun. Look at it, even says, oh, what fun in the set. I tried to say that better, but it didn't really come out right. Oh, well. Okay, so for this, we are going to start out with a very festive card base of, got my stamps all over here, Coastal Cabana. So there's dies that coordinate with our stamp set. We are going to use one, but this is a card that is really geared towards being super quick and easy to create with. So it's a lot of fun. And there is designer series paper that goes with this bundle. Except I don't seem to have mine handy. Where, oh, where is it? I don't know. Oh, goodness. Okay, well, we will not be using the designer series paper on this class, or card, blah. But that's okay, because this card is awesome as it is. Ooh, but I know what we could do instead. I literally don't know where my DSP is, which is odd. Okay, so I'm just going to take a little 2-inch strip, and we will make this work. Pardon me, I got my old guillotine, my guillotine cutter out that I use sometimes. Okay, so I'm going to flip this paper because we don't want to mix Coastal Cabana with all of that mess. All right, but in our stamp set we have all kinds of really cute images. I'm going to take this this little oh no, what happened to my stamp set? Maybe it's with, this is so weird. Well, I had the stamp set. Oh my goodness, I don't like when this happens. I pulled out all the stamps, but where did the rest of the set go? Gosh, I love when I do things like this. So wonderful. Okay, well, let's see. We're gonna hopefully find it. All right, in the meantime, let's do the rest of our card. We'll come back to that. Okay, so I'm going to stamp the little light loop-de line thing. Of course, whenever I see this, I have to think of A Christmas Store or A Christmas Vacation. When he's got like the giant ball of knotted lights and he's trying to get them untangled, to put on the house. And it's just so not going well. That just cracks me up every time. Like, you are not going to ever get through that disaster. Ooh, I found my stamp set though. Yay, that makes me happy. All I wanted was this cute little star. Okay. All right, well, we're going to start with this. And I'm going to use some black ink. And I'm going to ink this up. And I feel like this isn't going to stamp very well till I clean it, because I haven't actually used this particular stamp yet. So sometimes when I get a new stamp set, and this holds true on either photopolymer or red rubber, there's kind of a film on it from the manufacturing process, or there can be. So I like to clean that off. And sometimes what works really nicely is just rubbing my finger on that. I don't know why, but it works. I'm sure there's an explanation, because it is inking up so much better now. You can kind of tell, like, if it's all dotty on your photopolymer, there's something's amiss. Okay, so there we go. We stamped that down. Let me close that up. And then we are going to take the light and the coordinating deuter bobber. Official term. Don't question it. Trust me. Okay, and so I'm going to stamp the deuter bobber. Again, official term, don't question it, in my full strength color. And then I'm going to add my bulb over the top, stamped off. Okay. Like that. Super cute. All right, so let's clean these and do our next color, which, there we go. Stamped off. Oops, I don't think I inked that up. Try it again. That looks good. Okay, and we'll do one more. Oops. I really got to think about this so I don't mess it up, There we go. Oh, so cute. Okay. Then what we're going to do, now there is a stamp that can go in the inside of these light bulbs, but I thought it would be super fun if we took the die cut and did the die with our silver paper. Obviously, this is not something I had done ahead of time, but we're going to quick run these through our machine. So give me one sec. like that. Ah, isn't that cute? Okay.
I need to go over to Crow Creek Park because Carl and Max found 2 stray dogs and they need a pair of collars. So I'm going to go there.
Okay. Apparently my son is rescuing dogs. Okay. So we've got these. Now this is the adhesive backed silver paper, which is just so awesome, especially because it's adhesive backed. Did I mention it was adhesive backed? My favorite. I really like this stuff. It's even better when the backing comes off for you already. There we go. My Take Your Pick tool does such a good job of getting that. Okay, there's one more left. Ah. So if you are enjoying my video today, I would just be so grateful for the thumbs up. Whether you're watching this live with me right now or on the replay, it really helps me with the YouTube if you thumbs it up. So look at how fun that is. Oh my gosh, so cute. Okay, so the last thing we're gonna do is take and stamp our sentiment on a little piece of black cardstock and heat emboss it in white powder, because you know that's my favorite thing. I know it takes a little bit of time, but it's worth it. It's worth it to make just the most amazing card ever, right? So I'm using my embossing buddy, and we'll ink this up with some Versamark and get out the white powder. Okay, so cute. Sometimes when I flick the paper like that, I almost kick off too much powder. So sometimes I'll do it again and it fills it in, which is good. Okay, so we'll just heat the underside of this to melt that powder. Oh, what fun! So cute. Seriously. Okay. Then we're going to trim that little piece down and add it to our card, because there is just nothing better than these bright colors with a black sentiment embossed in white, in my humble, professional, and totally correct opinion. Okay, so I'll just trim it out to be slightly larger than the words. Okay, and then we're going to add it right there. Popped up, of course. course. I mean, hello. Like we wouldn't pop this up. Okay. So stinking cute. There we go. All right, now back to our card. So we're gonna take and put our heart on here and just stamp a few of these. Now you're not gonna see a ton of it because we're gonna cover a lot of this up. So I'm just stamping these kind of off at the end here. And that should be good. One more just to be safe, but I doubt I'll need as much as I did there. Okay, I'm gonna attach this to my card in the middle here. Then I'm going to adhere my white panel, and because I know you're going to ask me, the white panel is 4 3/4 by 3 1/2, and then we're going to put it on a 4 7/8 by 3 5/8 inch piece of granny apple green. And then we're going to add it to our card like this. Now, is this not just so much fun? It really is so cute. And of course, that adhesive backed glimmer paper just makes the whole process so much easier. It would have taken us a lot more time to get all of that glued down. So I'm really, really loving this. Now, of course, we're going to do the inside. So I've got a 4 by 5 1/4 inch piece to go on the inside. And one of my favorite parts of this stamp set are the little, they remind me of those label maker, things. So I'm going to pull out, ooh. Okay, so have a merry and bright Christmas is what we're going to say on the inside of our card. Okay, so green. I'm trying to make it so that red is the final color. So I guess I need to start with red. That'll work. I'm going to work backwards though. So I've got Christmas. Have a merry and bright Christmas for the inside. Okay. So we'll glue that in. And then I really don't think you need any embellishments for this because we've got that glimmer paper and that's kind of our embellishment. I think that just keeps everything nice and simple and cute. So isn't that so much fun? I know it did almost make a tree. You could really make it into a tree, like by putting a star up here. But yeah, so cute. So let me show you my projects. Let's close that ink pad because I know somewhere I'm tempting the fates of my stamping here. Okay, so we made this fun card. We made this beautiful card, and then we did our October. Why do I keep saying September? October card challenge. Oh, somebody gave me a tip. Well, isn't that fun? Thank you. So this is our challenge. So don't forget, you can play right along with us on the Stamping with the Creativity Cave Facebook group, and you will be able to participate by creating your own version of this card and sharing it in the comments of the post that will be posted tomorrow. So just wait for it to come up tomorrow. There was the alternative one. So I hope you loved our cards today, friends. Thank you so much for stamping with me. Have a wonderful rest of your week. I will see you right back here on Friday. Of course, bookending your week with the Creativity Cave just makes everybody happy. I hope you have a great day. And again, thanks for being here. We'll see you soon. Bye.